Hello there. Top of the morning to you. Rise and shine. Or not. Whatever. um, let's see here. What I do know. Nothing. Hold on. Reach. Reach. What is that? I don't know. So, just a little chit chat. In addition to what's on my hooks, I also made some yarn cakes. Those are creations as well. I made some yarn cakes. I wasn't sure if my yarn winder could make yarn cakes. I thought all they made was yarn balls, but I was able to create yarn cakes. Hola, how are you? Rise and shine. What are you getting ready to do? Hmm. Okay. So yeah, I made some yarn balls, some yarn cakes. I like that they look like yarn cakes. Um, Kind of a big deal, everybody making yarn cakes, and then I get a yarn winder, and my first couple of yarn uh winding attempts looked like yarn balls instead of yarn cakes. And when I got the yarn winder, I was like, I would like to make some yarn cakes like these other women making yarn cakes. It looks great. And mine came out looking like balls, and I was like, so now my yarn winding looks like yarn cakes. Okay. What is the topic? Okay. All right. Are you going live? Not the Best Gamer is about to play some Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima. Shout out to Not the Best Gamer. Have you ever heard of squashmallows? Those pillow stuffed animals? Mm-hmm. Yes, I've heard of those. Okay, sure. Excuse me. What of them? You could imagine me making one, eh? That's a great imagination. Hmm. That is an excellent imagination. Um, hmm. Mm, I haven't showed I talked about it, but I haven't showed my first teddy bears that I knitted. Um, I don't know. I guess I'll take a picture of them and post them, I guess. I guess. I don't even know if I have all of them. I think I got a rabbit. I knitted. I got a bear. I had two bears, but I think only one survived the travel. And I think the rabbit survived. It's bagged up. If it did come with, it's bagged that way. But I have my second teddy bear over there in the corner there. Um, uh, I might have to get it ready for a photo shoot. Yeah, they try and collect them all. Um, it's been years since I made the one I made. I do have a amigurumi book. Uh, so that is options on the table. Let's see what's on. It has a few different animals in there in my book, in the crochet amigurumi book. Let me see. It has a ladybug, a bird, a turtle, a flower, a bee, a frog, a whale, a hot air balloon, a dog, a cat, a sun, and what is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know. And then it also has I don't know what that is. What is that? A, a ice cream cup? And I think that's a rabbit and a piece of cake. A slice of cake. Let's see. Okay, birthday cake is one of them. Which that's a pretty good idea to make. Let's see. Oh, and the other one is a present. The one that I didn't recognize is a present. Those are some great options. I guess I get on it. Oh, yeah. Not too spoken. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what they look like too. Mm. Thank you. Hmm. Birthday cake. Let's see. Crushing basting. Okay, so it's over here. Okay. I'll probably start that today. Start with the birthday cake. Let's see, the birthday cake. The present. What is this? Some type of drink. Oh, that's a root beer float. Oh, okay. A root beer float. Okay. Right. See. Are you scheduled to go live and play Ghost of Tsushima? Okay. You was debating going live. I just hopped on like I was running through school. I was playing. I was I hopped on here like I was playing double dutch. I was like, I could talk myself out of it, or I could hop on and let it go where it may. Go ahead if you want to. Let's see here. Share a little positive affirmation, and then I can be out. Or let you guys know that my podcast is active. My podcast is active, and I am attempting to post things on my buy me a coffee, so I could um, post some affirmations over there. Whew. Okay. What say you, crew? Let's see. YouTube or Twitch? Okay, because I was thinking about Twitch too. I was like, dang, if I go on Twitch, don't nobody know I'm over there. um, or at all. You still interested in sure am, sure am. Give me the tea. What I need to do? What? I am interested in gaming. What's the platform you're streaming your podcast on? Spotify, Apple Podcasts, um, Google Podcasts, Anchor.com, podcasts. It's streaming from several different places. I thought you knew. Think of all of them. All right, where is it not streaming? What I do? Mm, oh Lord. Okay. Oh, I would graciously bow down, honestly. I just wanted to touch base and say I got on here. You and I are the only ones present at the moment. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my subscribers and podcast followers. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not's the best gamer. Shout out to you. So yeah, I'll get off the air. I don't. You don't put your podcast thing on YouTube. No, not anymore. I did last year. I did last summer. Yeah, you probably got to get back into the book that thing. Slash name. Regular again. When I was, I mean, it wasn't much of a difference. Ah, because of because uh well for the US it's because of the time I come on. So I've heard. So I've been told it's because of the time that I come on because in the US. Um but because this thing is worldwide, um somebody somewhere, you know, can hear me. Right. Yeah. I just popped on since I had a chance. Hi, I bring it every day. Shout out to you. I bring it every day. Grazie for saying hi. Ooh, selenite. Are you stri I have some crystal cards here and I pulled a selenite card and that I would like to share. I will post it on my Buy Me a Coffee wall. I do believe I will. Ooh, hold on now. Let's see. You can see how the timing could be an issue, but you believe it my to commit to it regularly as consistent as possible. I think we'll start pushing your video out. Yeah, that's possible. Knox says, "Hey, I bring it every day. How are you?" Oh, okay, you saw it. Hey, Knox, the best gamer. Uh, you are well. How are you, Knox? She is well. No complaints. Glad to be here. Nice to meet you. I don't know how Knox is doing it, but Knox got his print large, and I likes. Let's see if it'll show up large on the screen. Okay. It doesn't seem to want to click. Um, I better stop messing with it. Let's see. 2 and 4. That's cool. Oh, I don't know. It's showing up on my end. Hey. Yeah, 2 and 4 is great me time. I'll be up. I was up. I was like only sleepy for like 1 day out of the week. For like what, 2 weeks maybe? Oh. I finished all the monster episodes. Oh, and have you guys heard of Mad Balls? Have you heard of Mad Balls? Not. Kelly said she hadn't heard of it when I asked the other day. Wait, I don't know. Well, okay. The question is out there. There you go. I ain't gonna retract it. There you go. Have you heard of Mad Balls? MADBALLS, all one word. They have like they have shirts. They have shirts like Mad Balls versus cabbage. I mean, Mad Balls versus Garbage Pail Kids. They have little toy balls that you can squeeze, and like spiders will like pop out. It's like those little stress gushy balls that when you squeeze, it like pop out of open areas, and like it'll look like a boil or pus or something. But it's like sometimes it's like liquid inside the ball. And it's like I'm trying to make my point here. I'm trying to make a point. It's like one of them is, they're like different characters. Like one of them is a pig, one of them is a eyeball, one of them is I don't know what, but it's like gross type toys, and like you can squeeze it, and like it like an air bubble will come out his nose, but it's all in a ball. It doesn't come out. It's just like a stress ball that you could squeeze. And so they have that toy. If you look them up on YouTube, that's the cartoon. No, that's the commercial you'll see is with the balls that you can squeeze that has the spiders and ooze coming out. Um, More recently they have like action figures, I think. Um, Action figures and balls you can collect because there are different characters, so you can collect them all. They're like Pokemon. You can collect them all. Sounds hilarious. Okay, I was trying not to laugh because I hadn't made my point yet. Okay. Marketing sounds like, hold on. What faces you making? You don't think so? Yes, mad balls. One word. Hold on. Y'all drop them likes. Thank you. I think you guys are the only two in here at the moment. Yep. Okay, so let's see. What you say? You know what you you know what I mean? But never heard of mad balls. Hmm. You've seen things like it. Yeah, yeah. You've seen like the stress balls where you can squeeze it and then like it has a net on it. So when you squeeze it, like multiple bubbles will like pop out like when you squeeze it. Yeah. Like yeah, like that. But instead of it being a regular ball with a net around it, it's like a pig face. Uh, it's gross looking stuff. It's like a pig face with a boil or whatever, yellow teeth, missing teeth, an eyeball, and whatever the other characters are. Yeah. hmm Mm, never caught the. Never heard of the mad balls. Caught the brand. Yeah, the brand. Oh my god. Like I never well, okay, back it up. I had a Mad Balls lunchbox and I never like caught that brand name like that. The brand name didn't stick with me like um Garbage Pail Kids. You know what a Garbage Pail Kid is, right? Mhm. You remember a piggy you squeeze his butt pops out? That might be it. If it's a ball, if it's in the shape of a ball. His butt. I don't know. Maybe. They've been out since they've been out a while, but they recent. They like they prevalent. They have a website. Um and it's updated 2023. I was like, all right, go ahead then, man, boss. Keep you in the game. They got a YouTube channel, an Instagram, a Twitter that I followed. I followed all of them. I followed their Twitter, their Instagram. I subscribed to their YouTube channel. Their one of the most recent videos they made was how to make snot and how to do a snot prank with the snot that you made. of a bubble out his nose. Yeah, that sound like it. Yeah. Yeah, that sound like yeah, that sound like it. I mean, I think that would be the only brand that would do that. That sounds just like what that brand is. Mad Balls. You have to let me know because I had to see for myself and put two and two together and figure out if it was Mad Balls or not. So yeah, you see if you want to. Uh, yeah, I had the Mad Balls. Yeah, that sounds like it. It came out of the nose. That might be Mad Balls. I had the lunchbox and matching thermos, and I asked my mom. I was like, "Why?" Okay, so back it up. I received I received a brand new lunchbox and matching thermos. Mine was the green one. I had the green lunchbox with the matching thermos, brand new at the time. And I looked at that lunchbox and I was like, mom, mom, why does my lunchbox look so gross? I'm referring to the picture that's on it. Um, because it has an eyeball in a bowl. It got like a hairy meatball looking thing in a spoon, sitting on the spoon. It has a pig looking some another uh in the cup. Let's see. Oh, you hear out there? I got my window open. You hear the birds coming up. Hi, lovely Samira. Yeah, that's my window open. I had that lunchbox when I was 6. Lord have mercy. Potato sticks and Capri Suns. Lovely Samira. Not says, how are you, Queen? Hi, lovely Samira. Lord have mercy. I asked my mom, I said, why does my lunchbox look so gross? And she said, it's a lunchbox for you to take your lunch in. It's a lunchbox for you to take your lunch to school in. I was like, yeah, my monster lunchbox. So I called it a monster lunchbox. And oh yeah, you didn't even hear me the other day. I was gonna ask you to look up the company, Knots. I was gonna ask you to look up the company, but I asked myself, I even asked myself, what would Knots do to help me look up the company? And I found it doing what I thought you would do, giving you the information that I would give to you had I asked you to look up the Mad Balls for me. I didn't know it was Mad Balls. I thought it was Monsters because I knew it started with began with the M and it ended with a S. But I thought it was monsters because that's what I called it. I called it my monsters lunchbox because that's what it looked like. It looked like monsters on the lunchbox or aliens or something. So I was looking up aliens. I couldn't recall it because I was looking it up to see a picture of it, and it didn't seem like anybody posted a picture of it. Didn't seem like anybody else had it till like um I finally looked it up like what last week or something. I got it on my podcast, and I did not look that thing up till like a few days ago now. It's about a week ago now. Asking myself, what would you do? How would you look it up? Because you looked that movie up for me that I was looking up for years and years and years and couldn't recall it. Well, you did it when I gave you the information. So Mad Balls is the company. I looked it up and somebody had like got a picture of the lunch boxes um posted up like 3 years ago, and what 3 years ago somebody found a couple of the thermoses and things because I had it in my mind that I thought I would want that again, like I wanted to buy it again, but it's not new at all. It looked like it's been bagged up. Looks like it need washing, like need refurbishing. I Now that I've seen the picture, I can let it go and perhaps get a new lunchbox and thermos and maybe put my own pictures on there or something. I'm like, okay, now y'all can keep that. Keep that. I maybe print a picture of it up, print a picture of it out so that I can see it. Um, a fanny pack and a Capri Sun. You was about 6. I have no clue when I had a fanny pack. I knew I had one. I was older than 6 though. Yes. What would knots do? Exactly. Exactly. I was like, what? Okay. Because I was like, dang, I'm gonna have to ask Knots. Because I couldn't do it. It wasn't showing up because nobody had posted it. It didn't seem like anybody had posted anything like pictures, photos, like anything till like 3 years ago. You would have decent. You would have definitely looked it up. Okay, that's what I found it. I didn't know. I thought it was fried green tomatoes. I thought it was aliens from outer space. I thought it was killer tomatoes. This is all the results that would come up when I was trying to look it up. That's what I was looking up in the search bar actually to see because I was looking. All I could recall was that it was an eyeball on my lunchbox, and I'm like, what cartoon has eyeballs? What prevalent? Mm, I discovered it. See, asking what would knots do? Isn't that clever? Like you got something there. You got something there. How you remember things when you realize what it really is. I know, because when I saw it, when I actually finally got to see a picture of the lunchbox, I was like, that ain't it. But then I looked at it again, I was like, yeah, that is it. Like, that gotta be it. All I remembered key notes. I I remembered key notes. I couldn't remember key notes of the picture. I remember it began with the M, ended with a S. That was the words. See, that's why I thought the words was monster. I thought the word was monster, not mad balls, because monster and mad balls begins with the M, ends with the S. I did pretty good. I did pretty good. I pat myself on the back. Thank you. I remember some grand keynotes. Daycare years, okay. Like a dream. Yeah, did you come over to the TV Anthology Reviews channel? You see that eyeball on there? That's kind of what got me to like reminiscing. Like, didn't I have a lunchbox like that? When I saw the monsters eyeball, I was like, yeah, I think I did have a lunchbox like that. So that's how I started like re-looking up my what my lunchbox looked like. Because I thought it was a monster's lunchbox, but it's not. It's a Mad Balls lunchbox that I had. I just ate some fried green tomato. Really? That's one of my faves. Okay, what would dots do? I just knew I had to give this to you like you a detective, Knots. Like, oh my goodness. Knots the detective. Mm, you was afraid of Chuck. Oh, really? You was one of them children that was afraid of Chucky, Lord. Well, Freddie, I was afraid of Freddie. And I was afraid of, oh my God, I can't believe I'm bringing this up. Killer Clowns from Outer the Space bathroom scene. Detective Knots on the case. Okay. Yeah, I went to somebody's house. It was some teenagers were supposed to be watching this. But were they teenagers at the time? I was I was 6. So they were older than me, but I don't know if they were teenagers though. I don't think they were teenagers. I think they were just older than me by a couple of years, a few, a few to a couple of years. And they were watching um Freddie, and they were watching um Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and oh my God, why did I have to see that bathroom scene there, Lord? Mm. Change the subject. Chucky. I remember it was a little girl used to scare her sister. Actually, she was the little sister, and the big sister was scared of Chucky, and the little sister would taunt the big sister that Chucky was gonna get her, and she would sing a song with the girl's name in it. Chucky's gonna get, gonna get. And I was like, oh my goodness, the little sister doing that to the big sister. I wanted a my buddy. I wanted a kid sister. I didn't care which one. So I was not, Chucky was not phasing me. You never seen, okay. It's on Tubi. It was on Tubi. It might be on Tubi now. It's on Tubi. It's pretty good, I think. I don't know. It's a clown movie. They're killer clowns from outer space. They got a space, what do you call that? A spaceship. They got, and it's supposed to be a game coming out. A new game called Killer Clowns from Outer Space. In reference to the movie. Supposed to be like in likeness of the movie. To Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The soundtrack is pretty cool. They got a song on there, Killer Clown from Outer Space. The song is pretty cool. Yeah, I was about to hire you like Shane from a Low Down Dirty Shane on that case nights. Okay, your little brother taunted you about Chucky. Yeah, I was scared, boy. I had many a sleepless nights over Freddie, and then I realized, well, I watched a documentary that said Freddie wasn't even made for us. Like Wes Craven, he wasn't even thinking about us over here, wait, as an audience. I was like, oh, well now, thanks, you know, grazie. And then I guess then he made People Under the Stairs. Actually, your little cousin. Okay, a cousin. Like I remember the girl's name and everything, cause her little sister, they would be outside, and her little sister would say her name to like a little melody Chuck is gonna get some. Na, 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 na. I'm like, oh my goodness. And the little girl, she about to be scared to move. She be scared to move. She be crying. She was starting to cry. It was the first time because in front of my mom and auntie, you remember the first time you mentioned people under the stairs? You still haven't seen it? Oh my days. I watched that movie like almost once a year. I watch that movie almost once a year. Um, it has Ving Rhames in it. It has I don't know her name, but she's what was she? She was on a different world. She was on Freddy's Nightmare. She was on one of them Freddy's. Yeah, she was on Freddy 5, I think. I think she was in Freddy 5. Freddy 5 or Freddy 6. Um I wanna say she was in School Days. Spike Lee's School Days too. But yeah, she was definitely in either Freddy 5 or Freddy 6. And she's in Peep Under the Stairs. Vin Rains. Oh man, I thought Brandon Adams, I think his name is. Brandon. Yeah, I think he's Brandon Adams. He played Michael Jackson. Yeah, I watch that movie about once a year. You just watch Maze, make Maze Runner. Now I haven't watched that. I haven't watched that. All three movies. There's three of them. Oh wow, it was awesome. Honestly, you watched them like three times in 1 week. Really, it was that good? Okay, okay. So it seems like we like in like different movie pools because you haven't seen Killer Clowns. You haven't Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You haven't seen People Under the Stairs. I haven't seen Maze. Maze. I'm gonna have to see. They are great. You gotta give them a watch. Mm. Let me see. Let me look and see. Cause I think weren't they on Netflix? I'm looking them up now. All right, it's not on Tubi. Unless you're talking about Babies of Monsters. That's on Tubi. You're probably not talking about that though. Let me go to Netflix and see if it's on there. All right, it's not there. Go back to YouTube. I think I watched a movie review on it. It was a movie review on it, and I think the gist of it was that people were falling down out of the sky into this maze. They didn't know who, when, where, why. Um, then it was discovered that it was a some type of prison. Is that all correct? Let's see. They are great. I gotta give them a try. Yeah, we are, but he said, "Yeah, we are, but definitely it free." He said, "Yeah, we are, but remember, yeah, 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 yeah." Okay, okay, I got you. I got you. Maze Runner is, yeah, it's on Prime. Let's see. Other than that, I watch it on my free movies website. True that. No, it compares to Hunger Games. Mm, okay. Okie dokie. Um, I'll have to see. Let me look it up. Let me look it up on Google, see if there's something. Because I am subscribed to. I see somebody here got a movie review on it. Um, that I'll check out. That I may have checked out already. So it's like Hunger Games. Oh, and you know what? I didn't watch Hunger Games. Isn't that something? Or Game of Thrones? I didn't watch that. You watched Game of Thrones, didn't you? I think it's a show called Hunger Games. I didn't watch that either. Yeah, I can hear something. Sound like a motorcycle out there. Oh, over there where you are. Ooh, you caught it. Let's see. Maze Runner. Maze Runner is an North American film trilogy consisting of science fiction, dystop, dystopian, dystopian action adventure films based on the Maze Runner novels by the American author James Dashner. Oh. You know what? Let me look because I have Prime right now. So let me see if I can look up the book. Spell it right. The Fever Code. The Fever Code. The Scorch Trials. Maze Runner. The Maze Runner. The Maze Runner. I can download the book. Because at I don't see the movie available for me at the moment. The Maze Runner. Okay. I see the book. You actually hold on. Did I miss some stuff? Yeah. You couldn't get into the Game of Thrones. Okay. Oh, did you watch The Last of Us? I got into that thanks to EOM Reacts. Thanks to him, I have watched a few things that I would not have watched. But see, I didn't watch them. I watched him watch them. Sometimes I'll do that. I like movie reviews and I like those that I otherwise would not watch on my own. You actually want to do a movie and show review podcast? Okay. Okay. All right. Um Anchor.com. Just watch the trailer. Okay. The first movie that will get you if you want to watch it. I know I've seen the trailer before. I know I've seen the trailer before. I know I've watched a movie review on it before. I just haven't seen the movie. Okay. So Maze Runner. I just saw the Scorch Trial and uh the lineup of books that pulled up. Maze Runner, Scorch Trial, then Maze Runner, Death Cure. I thought I saw Death Code. Hold on. Fever Code, Scorch Trial, the Scorch Trials, the Maze Runner, the Kill Order. Okay, I see it. The Death Cure, Spirit Run, a six. 6,000-mile marathon through North America's stolen land. Oh, that's somebody else. Okay. Okay, I see him. You want you want to read the book because you like the movies so much. All right. Play. Okay. Share um share our updates on the parts that we're on through Goodreads. Just the first episode of Last of Us, but you did play the video game, right? Oh yeah, so the video game, I did watch the I did watch, what do you call that? The video game playthrough? I did watch that. hmm And it's all but spot nose on with the show. Not all the way, but I mean the game playthrough is excellent. So yeah, if you've seen the video game, then you kind of seen the movie too. Cause yeah, it would motivate me to read this book because that book was not on my list. That book ain't on my list of books to read. Yeah, yeah, I see the ones you mentioned. Thank you. Those are the movie titles in order. Okay. Oh, to go back and watch the movie of Last of Us. It's a series. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Show, not movie. Yeah, it's a series. Oh my goodness. It was what and anxiety ridden. I don't know. It was breathtaking. It was a lot of breath holding. I did a lot of breath holding just watching him watch the show. I didn't even watch the show myself. But when I did watch the gameplay, I did a lot of breath holding during the gameplay as well. So I was like, okay, breathe, 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 pause it, breathe. Yes. I watched all of the gameplay. And I watched all of the reactions of E EOM reacts. Do you like zombies? Oh, I watched him watch it. Oh, Yeah, the gameplay is intense. Lord have mercy. Didn't even finish it. What? Scary game of stressful. Yes, 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 yes. Because it's like an anticipation, and then like all of the blue. Well, first they'll start noticing little stuff, and oh no, they can't be this far out, and then rah, 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 and I'm like, oh my goodness, get it, get it. Oh yes, I watched the whole gameplay. I watched the whole gameplay. Um, to see the comparison to the from for the gameplay to the show. So I wanted to watch the gameplay. So I watched the gameplay. I was like, this is it. This is all. Like it's pretty short. uh, so I was like looking for the rest. I was like, where's the rest? Where's the rest of the gameplay? The show is very well done. It's very close. Mm, I don't mind watching zombie stuff with somebody. I think the only zombie movie I watched by myself was um I'm probably gonna get the name wrong. Night of the Living Dead with Tony Todd and Night of the Living Dead with um what's the other man? What's the other man? Um the one before Tony Todd, the Night of the Living Dead before Tony Todd. I can watch them two by myself and be okay to some extent. Cause I think of Tony Todd as a hero in that movie. I'm like, yes, get him Tony Todd. Yes. Like he's my hero. He's my hero in any movie. Like that movie, the Candyman movie. Anyways, but uh, yeah, I did you watch Black Summer? Cause I started Black Summer with a watch party, and I enjoyed Black Summer with a watch party. But by myself, I didn't continue watching it. It was too intense. It was too like you say stressful, I guess, or too quiet. I don't know. Like it's fun with a watch party. With a watch party, it's hilarious. It's fun. We looking at it together. We can crack jokes. We're laughing at the jokes that we've cracked. Okay, that's cool. There's two games. Yeah, I thought so. I think I saw both games. Mm, not did I like it? Mm, Did I like it? Mm, mm, I, I don't, I don't, that's, those words just don't fit that movie. Do I like it? Did I like This is what I'm seeing movies as an opportunity to create. Like movies are so powerful. Like the producer, the director, the writer, they can come together and make you feel some kind of way. They can throw this in it, throw that in it. This person put this in it, that person add that to it, and they can make you feel a certain way. That's power. And if you take that and vision, okay, so that's their perspective of it, right? That's what they've presented. You can present something else through your perspective, and you can write and you can produce and direct your own vision. Kudos to them for creating that. It took time and effort and things like that. I like the fact that they created what they went with. Okay? Like, hey, y'all went for it. Excellent. Thumbs up. You couldn't get into Black Summer? But you think it's because you was already into The Walking Dead. Now, see, I didn't watch The Walking Dead. Oh yeah, we did have this conversation because I did watch The Walking Dead, but I jumped into it like season 6, and you hadn't reached season 6 yet. Are you on season 6 yet? Yeah. Who was the other actor that played in the other Night of the Living Dead before the one Tony Todd played in? I don't know his name. I feel like I should. I'm not gonna show. I don't know his name. Okay, I don't know his name. I know Tony Todd's name though, and it's not Tony. It's actually Anthony, but he goes as Tony Todd for short. Was it? What was that man's name? It's like I know it, but I don't. I don't know that I know it. How about that? Yeah, he was the hero in that movie in my eyes. I know you did. I know you did. Detective Knox on the case. Okay, see, I was trying to be nice. Not. I honestly I was being nice. If you, I t- Have you seen part 3, Candyman 3? That's my favorite. Candyman 3. What is it called? Day of the Dead? I think that's what it's called. I'm giving them too much credit. I sure gave them some credit, didn't I? Oh Lord, he sure would, boy. Okay. Yeah. Hey, it's a movie. It's a movie. It don't have to be good. Hey, I'm learning a lot just looking at these writers, directors, producers. I mean, it's gonna do what I mean. It's a product. Whether you like it or not, it's a product. What you couldn't finish? The new one? Yeah. Connected the original Black Mom, right? Because that's about the only thing they had going for them. Because the story technically didn't make sense. Because if this was the baby that was supposed to be in part one, you would think he'd have a bit more respect. But they said the mom moved away and she never taught him anything, so he grew up not knowing. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, ooh, have you seen Little Italy? Little Italy? It's a great comedy movie. DIY Creations is here. Mm. That that's what I was watching it for because he was gonna be in there. Tony Todd was gonna be in there. That's who brought me to the movie to see this creation. Was Tony Todd. I looked it up. It was like supposed to have been released. We're not even gonna go all the way back. But yeah, I would watch Tony Todd at Comic Cons and the yeah, that's why I was watching it. Yeah. It's out now. And I guess it's a reboot. It's a reboot? Whatever. Am I missing DOY? DOY Creations is here? Or what? You saying DOY in the last movie? I mean, you barely saw him. I mean, you saw him in the reflection of a car. Lord have mercy. I was like, oh, fudge, what is this? Oh no, but I think you saw him. Wasn't he in the mirror? I don't know, and I got the DVD. I had to watch it again to I did not put that movie to memory. He was in the mirror. I don't know. But you know what? You know what though? You know what though? See, this is why I mentioned being a producer, director, writer, right? I was chit chatting about Candyman's movies to someone on Instagram. He had like posted a post about Tony Todd, and he was gonna be somewhere, and I went back and forth. I have an idea. I have an idea. It was I got a movie idea. And I went back and forth. I was brainstorming and came up with um a movie preface and shared it and everything, and we was talking about the code, and the person wasn't gonna be able to go to the place, I think, or they were somewhere cold. So I had came up with a whole, I gotta find that post. Cause I came up with a whole synopsis, a whole type theory. Like we was like back and forth. Okay. So I came up with like a character called Chilly Willy, and he wore a coat like Candyman, and instead of I was thinking a hook, but the guy was saying instead of the hook that Candyman got, he has like a meat hook, something. It was something like that. So I was saying um like when there's a chill in the air, um and you get cold or something to that effect. Like is it you? Is it the cold? Is it the weather, or is it Chilly Willy? It was good. It sounded good. Like I need to find that post for that. It's good. So yeah, I'll share it with you guys because I do like the back and forth and how you could build on stories going back and forth um with each other. Yes, Chilly Willy. And then I said something like say his name so many times, and then something about the cold and being cold and not knowing if you really cold or if it's Chilly Willy. Yes, with the meat hook. Yes, a chill in the air. If I could send you the post. It's on Instagram. I could share it with you when it comes up. No one knows if it's the cold in the air. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, look at me coming up with something. And it sounds so good. I think it's done been done before, Lord. I think like, has that been done? I was trying to go through my Rolodex to see like see if it's been done. Mm. Okay. Okay, don't question the temperature. You may awake the spirit of Chili Willy. Have you ever heard of Are You Afraid of Dark? Yeah. Yeah. Um I watched the episodes. I seen the movies. I think because I thought it was supposed to be like in 3D. Um, because I seen like a advertisement of it, like with the 360 type thing, the 360 visuals. Um, but I did just see a movie, an older movie, is my what I'm trying to get at. I saw an older movie. It was similar to, or I should say, Are You Afraid of Dark is similar to this older movie. It was like these two couples had went in this house of this abandoned house, and like it was like they okay, so they were telling ghost stories, and um things started happening. Like, okay, so it was a new person they had invited over, and he was hearing things, and he was like, they had a like a match, like they had to hold a match, light the match, and they had to tell the story. And then when the match went out, it was the next person's turn to add to the story. And so when it would get to his turn to light the match, tell the story, add to it, the match wouldn't go out. So he kept telling the story, kept adding to it, kept adding to it. And then like till like he had to blow the match out or whatever. Or somebody had to like take it from him. Like everybody's match went out except for this one guy. And everything that the one guy said, it would come to fruition to the point where they were in danger, and he they had to keep telling the story, and he had to tell the story um that the spirit had to go away and stuff like that. Like he had to make it so. He had to change change the story so they could survive, because what he was saying, oh my goodness, they was they was in dire straits. I was like, oh, this must be where Are You Afraid of the Dark came from. It was an older movie. Was it an 80s movie? I just watched it like not too long ago too. I was like, oh, that's kind of like Are You Afraid of the Dark? Or are you? Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, how to get around the campfire and tell the stories. Yeah, and it used to be a website that I was on where you could start a story, and then other people would add to your story to create a story. I lost my place. Hold on, let me look. Yes, it does. Because at first they was like, oh, it's just the wind. Oh, they kind of kept brushing it off. But then as they realize, finally, by the time they realize, two two uh two of the couples, well, okay, so it was four altogether. Two of them was gone. They were gone, folk. Like gone, like and then so they ran upstairs, went into this room with all the mirrors and stuff, and he had said that in his story. He had never been in that house before. And the girl, she was like finding it out. She was like, how did you know about this room? How did you know about the mirrors? And he was like, I didn't know. I just was telling a story. And she was like, no, like, no, you know, you like everything you saying is coming true. And he was like, I don't know. I'm just telling the story. So she was like, we gotta keep telling the story. And he was like, um, so he changed it because they, yeah, it was creepy. It was creepy. It was good too. It was creepy, but it was good. What? Hold on. Was that a movie? Or was that one of the episodes from the Monsters TV series I was just watching? Oh, it might be an episode of the Monsters series that I was just watching. A recent one? Okay. I just watched a couple of Nickelodeon shows. One was about a werewolf. The brother and the sister turned into werewolves. And there was another one that I had just watched. It's on Netflix. Yeah, but he didn't know. See, they was all getting together, and because she was like, once she like realized what he was saying was coming true, she was like, it must be you. She was saying this to him. It must be you. It's what you're saying, because she was saying that her and the other two, they would go to that house and do that all the time, and nothing would happen. But now he's there. He, and now stuff is happening. Yeah, yeah. It was a show growing up. Mm-hmm. It was called what, the Midnight Society or the Midnight Club or something. Then they made the recent one. It's a um yeah, it's a movie, and then it's like a TV show movie that was in two parts. Yeah, I did too. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me look. Um, the Monsters TV series. Yeah, Monsters. Oh, the Midnight Society. Yeah. Let me look it up. I think that was an episode on the Monsters. Yeah, the Midnight Society. I don't know who let their child go out there at midnight. I thought they was out there at like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I know they didn't sit out there and wait till midnight to be out there, but whatever. Okay. Oh, you're not gonna give me that? Let me see. I want the. Unit Bravo, India. My friends and I were doing that. My friends and I were not going in the woods telling stories at midnight with no. Mm-mm. The match game. Yep, that was an episode on the monsters. Um, show that I just completed. In a haunted mansion, two couples play a game with yeah. Yeah, if you like Are You Afraid of the Dark and things, you might like the monsters. Um TV anthology review. No, yeah, TV anthology reviews channel. I posted it on my community page. Yeah, they was sneaking out, telling go, no, no, me and my friends, not me and my friends, no. When it came to that stuff, we was here, we was eye to eye, we was like, oh no, mm-mm. I remember going to summer camp and our or going to camp and our PE teacher trying to tell us some scary stuff, and boy, we about to had her left her where she sat. We was about out of there. We were about out of there. She had to cool it with that stuff. All right. Mm-mm. I'm remembering us running, boy. We was it. Was it a what? We were in a wooded area, and we about to have to left her right where she sat, sitting there telling them stories. We like, if it sounds, if it sound creepy, she didn't even have to finish the word. We was like, we don't want to hear it. We already out here by the fire eating s'mores. Let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like that now. And we had to show her. We showed her better than we could tell her. Like we was up out of there. If she tried to, because I think she had already told like one story, one maybe two, and she was getting a kick out of scaring us, boy. It was making her day. She was tickled. How they say tickle pink. She just was tickled. And we were like, all right now, you done told your story. You done told one, you done told two now. That's it. Cause something startled us, okay? That's something startled us and we were out of there. And she had to call us back. We about didn't want to go back, but the fire gave light and we were going towards the wooded area. We was already in the wooded area. And she had to call us back. So we was like, look, the words out your mouth better say chocolate, graham crackers, or marshmallows. That's it. You done for the night. You done. You did your due diligence. You you heard the stories now. Love, Lulu treasures and troves. Lulu treasure troves. Yes, yes. Let's see. Did I miss something? I might have missed something. Hold on. Welcome. Um, welcome, Lulu treasure troves. Yes, the I'm finishing up. Well, I finished up a series called Monsters, and I am participating in a channel that's dedicated to going through the episodes and talking about the episodes and rating the episodes. So there's like um 6 episodes left um on this channel to go through um for the show Monsters. And yeah, I watched one and it was similar to Are You Afraid of the Dark? Or Are You Afraid of the Dark is similar to that, yeah, that show. And Monsters can be seen if you're interested in catching up on the episodes before the premiere, because there's a premiere coming up. You can catch up with it on I posted it on my community page. Okay, leave it to the good stuff. All right. We here for some s'mores. Cause I mean, she already did it. She already told the story, and then like she jumped at us, like she did like or something like that. Had somebody startle us, and we was like, "We'll show you better than we could tell you." We was out of there. I mean, all of us was on the track team anyway. We was on some kind of team. We was on the track team. We was on the some team. We was about to be out of there. Tell us some story like that, and then gonna have somebody startle us. You cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, lady. Oh, you haven't heard of Monsters TV show? Okay. Yeah, you can catch up with it from my community tab. Camping, and they told scary stories about the hand. Okay, when we were out with our coach, it was our coach. He was our coach, our PE teacher, our cheerleading coach. She was everything. The swim coach. She was everything for the girls. Like she was the PE teacher, the cheerleading teacher, the cheerleading coach, track coach. She was our coach. We was out in the wooded area. Graham crackers, got a fire pit or fireplace, fire on the ground with the wood. And she told us a story about uh the lake and a girl, and we was like, okay, you done. That's it. That's it. You ain't got to say no more because the area we was at was by a lake already, and she want to keep telling stories, and we let you get one good one in. All right, you got two in, and then you got the audacity to want to jump at us and say "rar" and say "boo" and like you just doing too much. Arkansas. Okay. Just went out. Youngest. Awesome. Breakfast time. So you are listening and eating. Okay, thank you. All right. Not there way too much. Like you told the story. Now you told us we sitting over here by a lake, and you talking about what you talking about, and you done like lady, and she just giggling and having her little good old time. She just giggling and laughing. We was like, okay, we're gonna show you what's funny when we make it back before you do. We go they be like, how come y'all back so early? Cause she be trippy. Yeah, but that monster series has a variety of shows, and it's real inspirational. It's like I don't know if they were early writers, seasoned writers, but I did get inspired quite a bit watching the episodes. So like if you got an idea, write it, do what you need to do with it. Do what you need to do with the idea. Because you can be a writer, a producer, a director, um, just from what you've created. Like I saw what did I see? I saw the Urban's Legends behind the scenes. Was it the behind the scenes or interviews with the behind the with the Urban Legend movie cast and crew, and like the director or the producer, yeah, the director or the producer, either one. It was their first film. They he made a trailer for a movie that he wanted to create, but he didn't get it. Somebody else got that one, but his trailer was seen by somebody else, and they gave him a movie. Said, I got a movie, it's called Urban Legends, you can produce that, you can direct that, from a trailer he created. So all you have to do is create. How they say, if you build it, they will come. Just create it. uh there's probably some little steps in between, but creating is a great step to start. So I was like, oh wow. And there was somebody else I had watched. Oh yeah, it was the Monsters. The Monsters series, the Monsters TV series on the TV Anthology Reviews channel on here on YouTube. You can go, you could type that in, TV Anthology Reviews. You can also go on my community tab. You can click the link. You can leave a comment up under my post. I did post a couple of times about it, few times actually, on a previous one and on the upcoming one. And you can leave me a comment there. And the TV Anthology Reviews, inside the video being made, there's an author talking about how he comes up with titles, and then from that title he comes with how can he make a story from that title, what is the how to get to the title. So he'll start with the title first and then create the story around the title. And somebody commented, "Oh, so they all become books or something like that." He was like, "Well, not all ideas become books, but you've started somewhere, basically." Yeah, and Loretta Devine, she um is a cast member in the Urban Legends, and she and in the interview said that she didn't even know that that was their first time producing and directing. She thought they produced and direct numerous of movies by the way they, I guess, were carrying themselves. She didn't know that that was their first movie, that she was in their first movie. They had Loretta Devine. Am I saying her name right? Yeah, I'm saying her name right. Loretta Devine in their first movie that they got to produce and direct because of a trailer he created for something he didn't get, but was given the opportunity to create. Yeah, you guys. Thank you all for listening. You're welcome. Awesome. Yeah. Have a blessed rest of your week. Bye for now, Lulu Treasure Travels. I think Knox is going live. I'm not sure. We shall see. He's playing Ghost of the Tushma. I don't know. Did I mess that up? I gotta see you. I didn't know that was a game. Lord have mercy. Goodness. And I could just I'll tell you guys. I'll share with you something else. Um. Oh, I don't know if I told y'all this. Okay. Anyways, let me come back. Sleep, Doctor Sleep. Have you seen Doctor Sleep? It is. Oh my goodness. What you playing that for? I don't know if I can watch that now. I'll be I'll be up out of this. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know now. I don't know now. going to. It does have like some references to other Stephen King's movies. I think I saw. I know I saw. I know I saw it. But nobody else has made reference to him. Like I looked up some movie reviews on Doctor Sleep, but nobody has mentioned what I have seen. Okay, so let's see what else. The director of Doctor Sleep, he said that movie, The Shining, when he was younger, when he saw it, it changed his life. And now he's the producer. Hold on, I might be getting it mixed up. Producer, director. I don't. It could be two different people. I might be incorrect in the term. But the director said he watched The Shining when he was little, like about around 8 or something like that, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. He watched that movie. It changed his life, and now he got to direct the sequel. And there was, of course, plenty of book source. They didn't do what in the book. But I was like, oh my goodness, okay, so two and two are coming together. Okay, so this little boy, he's now a grown man. This little boy watched this movie a long time ago. Now he's the director of the sequel. I was like, okay, what movie am I about to be the director of? Because because I don't see some movie. What movie I'm finna be the producer, the director, the writer. Uh, I got some thoughts. What would I like to recreate? Yeah, well that's all, folks. I'll um I'll post. I I would like to post the crystal card affirmations on my buy me a coffee. And you can change that thing to say whatever you want it to say. You could say buy me a tarot book. You could say buy me a pizza. You could say buy me this, buy me that. I don't know though. Did I say please? I don't know if I said please. How do y'all feel about that? Buy me a coffee. Like, do y'all mind it saying buy me this, buy me that without saying please? Like, how do y'all feel about that? I don't know. But yeah, I'm done. Um, I could get that post up later, sooner than later. Let us know what you're doing. Not All right, so not the best gamer. He does have a YouTube channel. He games. He engages. Um, so if he's not going live at this moment, you can catch up on his previous um videos and live streams. Okay. All right. So yeah, we always have that previous video for you all. Not the best gamer is the best. Thank you, lovely Samira, for saying hi. Thank you. I bring it every day for saying hi. Thank you, Lulu's Treasure Trove. And again, thank you, Nuts. You've been amazing. Ciao. I'm gonna go look up this game. Do you have it on your channel already? I need an invite. Gonna go look up this game.